How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with an MFN re-review. It's been a while since I've actually reviewed this sucker. Actually, a little bit over 2 years. Right when I moved down here. Dude, was it? Had to be longer than 2 years ago. Anyway, it's been a while. But it was in March. No, it was 2 years ago. And this is Hot Butcher for the World. This is their Galaxy Bowl. Yeah. God, I felt like I lived here longer than that. Only 2 years? Wow, that's weird. Anyway, yeah, because I was like, I know I reviewed it before. Should I really do a re-review? You know, it's not really my MO. And I looked it up, and the first thing that popped up was a picture of me reviewing it in my living room, which is what I did when I first kind of moved down here. So I was like, okay, it's been a while. Let's dive into it. Label-wise, actually one of my more favorite Jetsa labels to date. I'm a sucker for robots, and it's, black and gold and purple. I dig it. I actually don't remember what I think about this beer, so it's going to be really fun to go into it. I actually, right before I went on this review, I'm like, let me go see if I liked it or not, just to get an air of it, and I forgot my computer setup. I have, like, a DAC, like a digital audio thing, and I left it out there, so I can't hear anything. So I was like, you know what? Even better, I'll go into it semi-blind. Ripe peach, sweet pineapple, and juicy passion fruit. Okay, 7.5% alcohol by volume. Got this proper Hot Butcher glass. Look at that. Ballin', son. And yeah, I mean, she looks like a big old, thick old turbid hazy. Let's get a nose. Snorted all of it. I mean, it really does come off as like a peach, a pineapple kind of like fruit. Not a pie. I guess it would be like a pie filling kind of thing going on. It's really very peach and pineapple. I get the tropical fruit portion of the show. That's definitely in there. But the peach pineapple thing is really kind of the star of the show for me. Yeah, they talk about peach and sweet pineapple. I'm telling you, I'm not just ripping out because it said on the label. I'm really curious to go back and see what I said about the other one. But it comes off as this like not lactose driven kind of fruit, kind of smoothie, kind of milkshake IPA, more of a heavily oated, non overly sweet version of that. Hence the pie portion show. I know pies are dessert and kind of candy, but you can make a pie that's not savory but not overly sweet, and that's kind of how it's coming off for me. Yeah, not much as far as green there. A little bit of soft green on the edge, nothing too crazy. Let's dive in. Cheers. Man, that mouthfeel is bonkers good. Infinitely soft creaminess that immediately rides into this really rumbly, bittering kind of greenness. The green is kind of generic. I mean, it's not coming off like weed green, smoking, or pulling weed green or grassy green. It's more of like a generic kind of hot pellet green, but it adds this really cool component because that mouthfeel is so uber soft. And then once you get that rocky, that's the term I want to use, rocky kind of vibrant greenness, it just adds this back and forth roller coaster ride that's really fun. You top it with that really nice kind of peach pineapple thing that really does come off as that pie kind of trifly kind of desserty thing that's not overly sweet. This is a really good beer. And the funny part is that it tastes like an old Hot Butcher beer. And I like it. I like it a lot because it's. I still don't remember having anything this vibrantly peach pineapple in combo with the way the green comes off and the mouthfeel combinations to this date. I don't remember this is how the original one that I reviewed came off, but this is very Hot Butcher for me. It's very, very, I wouldn't say unique in the way the hop combination comes off as a whole. A lot of these flavors have been more hashed out, not just in their own beers moving forward, but other people's beers, but there's still a uniqueness to it. It tastes like Hot Butcher to a T. That is one of the reasons why I really fell in love with the brewery in whole. I mean, they've been sending me beers for like 4 years now, which is fucking crazy. I think it's been like 4 years. That's fucking 3 years at least. Insane. And it's and this just kind of makes me giddy. A little bit of reminiscent on a brewery that's not that old. That's kind of weird. But yeah, I think it's fantastic. This is delicious. Old standards. Sometimes surprised. That's why these re-reviews are fun every now and then. And it doesn't just, I don't mean that for just beers like this where it's been like 2 years. I haven't had in 2 years. It's like when I revisit the old guard of the world, whether it be, Schneider Aventinus or a bunch of the Belgians or even old school kind of West Coast IPA. It's so fun to kind of dive back into those because you remember why you like them so much. Much the case is this one. Super fun stuff. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better double IPAs I've ever had as of late. Yeah, it's delicious. Is it Mount Rushmore status? No, because I think there might be 4 Hot Butcher beers at least that I like better than this, so it can't be in that realm, but it wants to be, and it deserves to be. Value and availability? No idea. They're still kind of distro only, albeit their beers fly fast and leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like old school Hot Butcher, you like Hazie's, you're not afraid of a little bit of green, even though it is a little bit generic in this, and you are a sucker for mouthfeels, this is going to do you proper. So there we go. Another re-review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Hot Butcher right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.